किए मते? Yes, please call the list. Mr. Jana, please.
Supplemental list,
Yes.
item 1.
In your matter, have you filed that affidavit that no one is there in your family?
Hello.
Kain se affidavit kain?
Lordship, kindly turn
Se
to
jo order ta apan jota
page number 12.
nahi sethi.
My lord.
Are, you must understand. The power to grant bail is by that court.
My lord.
You have mentioned that before that court. Can you
my-
show from that order? Can you
Page
straight
12,
away
my
to that order?
Page 12, my lord.
1, 2.
My lord. Good. The father of the petitioner filed the affidavit.
Okay.
No.
So what modification you want?
Any relative.
Near relative.
My lord.
किंतु एटा आपण तो मॉडिफिकेशन फाइल आपण सीआरएल में फाइल कले मॉडिफिकेशन फाइल करते बिकॉज़ लोअर कोर्ट ऑर्डर अगेंस्ट असले बोली आई वांट टू लर्न विथ यू बट आई थिंक मॉडिफिकेशन भी फाइल कर पाता है सिर्फ मोर जुरिसडिक्शन ता आसिलानी सीआरएल मेटा इज नॉट माय जुरिसडिक्शन दैट इज हाउ the Mr. Asit Kumar Jenna for the petitioner, Mr. UC Behura, item 1, Mr. Behura, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Swai, Mr. Sanjeev Swai AJ for the state, the coordinate bench at a CRLM 221 of 2024. The CRLM has been filed. Challenging the order dated na kon eta challenging the order likhiyo padibo apun challenge korchundi order ta
challenge koruno only for modification in respect of the
are nai CLLM eta kemti modification for my modification of my order there can't be CLLM but apun CLLM file korchundi against which order
no 12/2024
against order dated 9/12/2024 passed by the learned session judge dash special judge Malkanagiri speed hele mate kohibe Malkanagiri in special G.R.113 into bracket A oblique 2023 देखिए लिखिए बेटा भूल होबनी slash bracket सब अछि arising out of Kalimala PS case number 87 dated 11/4/2023 by the said order, the learned court in season of the matter, the learned court season, the details are, the learned court pursuant to order dated 6/12/2024, passed by this bench in BL APL number 11378 of 2024, considered the application of the petitioner for grant of bail as the petitioner is in jail custody in connection with the aforesaid case and by the said order and extra stop kar diyo tu by the said order of this bench dated 6/12/2024 in BL APL number 11378 of 2024, the petitioner was directed to be released on bail by imposition of certain conditions as directed therein. From the affidavit that forms part of this affidavit is filed before upon a certified copy certificate confusion certified copy from the certified copy of the affidavit filed before the learned special judge learned district and session judge com jota likhibe Malkanagiri affidavit date hochi 10th December 2024. It is indicated that quote that at present neither me nor any of my family members have record of right in our name who can stand as surety. It is stated the ROR say continue kar diyo dekhi likhiyo that is at page 12 annex 2 copy dechandi Mr. Swai you have a copy of this copy achi So he wants modification because he says that has filed affidavit, the father has filed affidavit, he doesn't have any property. So I'm modifying to that extent.
With regard to that, what I can say now.
Speaker ta.
Now, whether he has property or not, that
Filed
again,
affidavit सेटा मु देखिया पे अपन चाह देखो.
I will-
Page 12 देखो.
Page 12.
yes, 12 years. Yes, that is there much.
कौन लिखे? Oh. See the continuation actually mu डाकुची. But the difficulties in the paperless format अपन तो मो page that the ROR recorded in my father's name has been mortgaged in bank for agricultural loan. Stop. सेठी quote end करो. Agricultural loan पर्यंत. Stop no. तापर लिखिबे that my relatives are ready to stand as surety for my son. सेई जाए भाबो. ताने आरंभ हैला that at present neither sorila for my son. Quote ends. Para. In view of the said affidavit, the learned court, the learned sessions court, court order pass kale,
My lord,
reject kale,
9/12/2024, my lord.
সেটা কোটি জনা পড়ুনি
My lord, page number 11, my lord.
এখানে তো রিজেক্ট করনাহান্তি
No, reject করনাহান্তি. That condition was imposed.
কোন লেখা না ইন ভিউ অফ দ্য সেট অ্যাফিডেভিট the learned sessions court in terms of the order passed by this court dated 6/12/2024 had imposed condition court page 11 rachi Roman 1 of the family members of the accused stands as surety. Para. In the above circumstances, the learned counsel for the petitioner prays for modification of the condition imposed by this court to the extent that near relative of the petitioner shall stand as surety. Para. The learned AG in response submits that copy of the application has been served on him. However, at present, he has no up-to-date instruction regarding the statement made in the affidavit. Before the affidavit dated 10 December 2024, filed before the learned sessions court. However, in fairness, the learned AG submits that the court has discretion to modify the condition imposed earlier for grant of bail. Para. Having had the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned AGA, considering the affidavit dated 10 December 2024, filed before the learned court district and session judge come so and so. It is directed that से जो वो सेटा फ्लैग एटा फाइल करछन्ती से ऑर्डरटा कोडे हला
My lord, your lordship order.
हां
Your lordship order is at my lord's page number 22, annexure 4, my lord.
22 ठीक है और लिख ले it is directed that the order dated the condition টা কোটে আছে
Condition, your lordship was not imposed that condition. That condition was imposed by the London special judge, my lord. That is at page, my lord, 11, my lord. Page 11, my lord.
नहीं मु गोटे कंडीशन इंपोज करी थिबी आगुरु
Your lordship in
victory केस रे
strengthened condition, your lordship.
हैं
Strengthened
अच्छा
condition.
अच्छा
That is, my lord.
Page 25, para 6.
Lord-
Stringent condition on the
25, page 25,
जो connected matter रे कौन condition थिला?
same condition, your lordship.
Same condition. कौन लेके? Order dated 9/12/2024 passed by the learned district and session judge shall be modified to the extent as indicated herein. The condition imposed as Roman 1 court re lekhibe. One of the family member of the accused stands as surety, court ends. The page in the such shall be modified that one of the near relative of the accused shall stand as surety. दीटा कर दियंतु दी जण रुहंतु आपण गंजे व्यापार करके आपनकर किछि तळे तळांत होई जैछन किछि ना के नाहंती घरे प्रॉपर्टी नाही दी जण रुहंतु. This shows actually, so that is how I said ki this but would that have filed that affidavit, otherwise I would not have modified. Only two कर दे. The Learned Sessions Court shall act upon production of the certified copy of this order to modify the order dated 9/12/2020. यार बैकग्राउंड लिखियो पड़िबो आरंभ कोटु कले पूराटा लिखियो पड़िबो. Twenty-three तब लिखंतु particularly the condition imposed for grant of bail in order dated 9/12/2024 that quote कर देबे से Roman 1 one of the family members of the accused stands as surety. तापर पढो. Yes.
Consider the application of the petitioner for grant of bail as the petitioner is in real custody in
So and so. तापर the CRLMA which is insert करे पड़िबो. The CRLMA was placed before the assigned bench. And the coordinate and the assigned coordinate bench by order dated 3/1/2025 passed the following order. 3/1/2025 copy paste कर दियो. Thereafter the matter was placed before Hon'Ble the Chief Justice in the administrative side and it has been directed the matter to be placed before this bench for consideration. Continue. Yes. The CRLM starts disposed of. Yes. Next.
Item 2.
Mr. Nanda. Yes, Mr. Nanda. Can you please hear me, Mr. Nanda? Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, please.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
This is a case, Lord, where the land has been acquired at the instance of the state government for the purpose of industrial
Yes.
industry, Lord. And to that effect, Lord, the
So
petitioner
this is a single bench matter. Land.
Yes, sir. Rehabilitation.
Yes.
For employment, my lord, he has approached before the authority. And what happened? The authority, while considering the grievance of the present petitioner, has not given any opportunity of hearing to the petitioner in order to place the documents before the authority. And authority has discarded the claim of the petitioner. Subsequently, the petitioner has again filed a representation elaborating the facts. But that is still pending till since 2023.
But the problem is that once they have rejected, you should challenge that. That is my understanding.
Yes, yes.
Because
That I have
unless you challenge that authority, the authority cannot revisit its order.
Mm. Yes, 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 yes. That,
So you take a call. What you want to do? You can challenge that earlier order. In
yes, yes.
this petition, are you challenging the order of rejection? Apart from the saying that yes, you have represented again. That's fine.
Yes, yes.
Have you
Yes,
challenged
but
the
that order is not maybe taken up next week in the meantime.
So you think about it. I have no difficulty in passing the order for consideration of your representation, but please look into it and take a call. Upon joda thik bhabe karibe. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he may be accommodated to obtain instruction and advance arguments. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Item 3.
Mr. Vikas Misra, on behalf of Sangram Jena. Item 2, Mr. Prasanta Kumar Nanda, PK Nanda for the petitioner. Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA for the state. Item 3, Mr. Vikas Misra. Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA. Same order. The matter stands adjourned with liberty election. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes. 4.
Item 4.
Item 4, my lord. I'm appearing through BC, my lord. Am I audible, my lord?
Yes, Dr. S. Ranjit for the petitioner. Sanjeev Swai, AGA for the state. Yes, item 4, Mr. Ranjit.
Yes, my lord. I am challenging annexation number 8, my lord. This is a matter rehabilitation assistance scheme. The petitioner father was working in BMC opposite party number 1 and 2.
Yes.
In group D, and
Yes.
after 31 years of service, he died while having during the service period, my lord.
Yes.
And the petitioner, being the eldest son, applied. Actually, his mother was the first applied, but due to medical sickness and medical problem, Annexure 7 it has been given. So she was not considered. Thereafter, the petitioner, being the eldest son, applied for that compassionate appointment, my lord. But after without considering the liability evaluation points, the committee have rejected his application for compassionate appointment. And in the there is a form D, my lord, in the rehabilitation assistance scheme. There are six points, my lord, on the basis of
The problem is that what you are arguing, that is not disclosed in the order of the authority.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
So the authority says the total point allotted to the applicant in the part 1 of the evaluation sheet is 21, which is less than the qualifying mark of 45.
Yeah, 44.
45 it writes. Please look at your brief page 46 annexure 8, last line.
My lord.
So where you have stated in your petition that you are entitled for more than 21 or 47 or 46, where you have stated in your petition.
My lord, my humble submission here is that
it's not a question of submission by the lawyer. You are filing a petition in a high court seeking
my
you are challenging on merits.
My lord.
So the petitioner may not know, but you have to ask these questions and plead in your petition.
My lord. But my prayer is that
by giving a background, what happened to the petitioner, what happened to his mother, by his brother, how he is placed in the family, his youngest, how does it improve the case?
My lord, he has the point.
So that is how the petitioner has come to a lawyer.
My lord.
Because the lawyer understands these things.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
So you have to have the basic pleadings.
Those points have been there, my lord, but
So kindly show that.
my lord,
Because because it has to be on record, the other side to respond, the court to consider.
my lord. The annexures, the school certificates, and all the points have been
Sir,
given.
annexes I am not asking.
My lord.
I'm asking you a very simple, or rather kind of what you call the basic thing. The order you are challenging is Annexer 8.
My
You have
lord.
said that which is less than qualifying mark of 45.
My lord.
You have secured 21. So what is your response to that before the court?
My lord, page number 8 of my read petition, para 10, my lord. Where
Page
I
8,
have-
para 10, you have explained that. You have said something.
I have said, sir, I have humbly submitted that to secure more than 45 points for the appointment under these rules, but the office have, without consulting the petitioner, arbitrarily calculated the
Sir,
assessment points.
arbitrariness I am not asking.
My lord.
You are making a factual challenge to also. You must understand that.
My lord.
Any challenge before a court, you have to be serious in your approach.
My lord.
Where you have said, para 8, you are saying?
Para 10, my lord.
Para 10.
Para 10, page number 8, my lord.
Huh?
Where I am saying that.
So yes, you have just made a statement without any particulars. So that they are saying that you have not secured, you have been given 21. So
Yes,
how you will secure
why-
more than 45, that you should have stated,
Yes, my lord.
and that would have clinched the issue also.
Yes, my lord. I'm
Yes.
grateful to you. That was the point probably has been missed here. But whatever these 7 points they have given in the form D of this.
Sir, you are not getting it then. Sir, you are making a commentary. I want something readable.
That points from my side.
I
have not
can
calculated,
reproduce the
mentioned,
entire
my lord.
argument you have made. I can reproduce. I have no difficulty. But to
My lord.
pass a order, I have to something readable. Where you have demonstrated some demonstration.
Para 10, 11.
Para 10, you have said, yes, you have said that but OPs have, without consulting petitioner, arbitrarily calculated. Consultation with the petitioner, what is there?
At least I
Why
have
they
been
will
asked to
consult?
produce.
You see, this is a very novel concept. Applicant seeks consultation with him. This never happens. Never happens.
My lord,
Have you in any examination, have you ever been consulted?
My lord, here maybe the terminology, the
Have you
particular.
ever applied for any government job? Public recruitment through public recruitment.
May I submit, my lord?
Not through management or public recruitment. Never no one is consulted.
My lord, may I submit one
The
thing?
right of consultation you are saying, the right to be consulted is not a right. Not at all. There is no such right.
It's my submission
see,
that
the
they have
problem
not
is-
even
the problem
asked.
is-
Maybe
The problem is
better word, maybe
the lawyer,
asking, my lord.
with greatest of respect, I will tell you, the lawyer makes the case difficult for the petitioner. You should be relief oriented.
My lord.
You should catch the bull by horn. Straight away say that for these points, I
Yes.
have to get 46, not 45,
lord.
not 21.
That is there, my lord, in form D. Where the
Why you have
evaluation
stated,
of-
sir, I have been requesting
Yes,
you.
my lord.
We have
That is
already
the
spent 10
lapses in my
minutes.
petition, man. I agree with that. I
That
have
is
not
there. That is
mentioned.
there. You have been telling, you are making a commentary. I want you to show me something readable so that I can read also.
My lord, my lord.
Which is
I'm
in your
grateful to you,
exclusive
my lord,
knowledge
that
or the
form
knowledge of the
D.
petitioner.
Yes,
I
my
should be also able to read that, know that.
My lord, my lord. That form D matter I have not mentioned, my lord. That is my lapse in my petition.
So you bring that on record.
My lord, I
That
should
on
have
record.
done that. I should have done that, my lord.
No, please don't take it. You must remember this is a courtroom conversation.
My lord.
There is nothing, it's not drawing room conversation that we are talking to each other.
Yes, my lord.
We have to do it with some seriousness.
My lord.
And I'm not finding any fault with anyone. Right, wrong, those I don't believe in that actually. But my humble understanding is that there is nothing right or wrong that way. And both the endeavor of the lawyer and the court is that to find out what can be done for the petitioner, if at all he is aggrieved. Ultimately, the result may be something. They may answer something or they may not answer. They may consider even that yes, you are entitled. That's another thing.
My lord.
Same order. So it is urgent. If you want, you modify it,
My lord.
amend it, bring more data on record.
Sure, my lord. Obliged, my lord.
Perhaps the endeavor should be to make out the best case possible.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Please.
Obliged, my lord. Thank you.
Yes.
Item 5,
Mr. Srinivas Satpathy. For the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swain, AGA for state. Same order.
item 6,
Yes, Mr. Mahapatra.
Here, my lord, the matter relating to appointment of rehabilitation assistance scheme, my lord.
Yes.
The petitioner is the widow, my lord.
Yes.
Her husband was expired on 22/6/2017.
They have rejected
Rejected. Lordship,
order, impugned order.
22/7/2024, page 51, annex 21.
Yes.
Lordship may turn to page 41.
Yes, please.
Though
4-1.
page 41, annex 17.
Yes.
Though my husband expired 2017, I'm covered under 2016 rules, but they have considered 2020 rules. I secured 61 points. They recommended. Lordship, on page 41.
Yes, please. Yes, 61 points. I got it.
61 points.
Yes.
They recommended for my appointment. They delayed. I approached before this Hon'Ble court. This Hon'Ble court remanded matter to the opposite parties to find out a suitable post and consider my case. That is page 47, Lordship, may order of this
So this
Hon'Ble.
is a case of contempt for non-compliance, or you are saying merit?
No, it's a disposed of.
Disposed of on merit.
On merit.
Now,
Now,
your allegation is that you challenge the order.
yes. Now they said, and the petition has no feasibility.
Which particular para you would like to show? In the orders at page 51 to 55?
Page 55, Lordship. Page 50, paragraph 12, my lord.
11?
11, 12, my lord. They refer the rules,
Hmm.
but findings is paragraph 12.
Hmm.
The Honorable High Court have directed the opposite parties to find out a suitable post for giving appointment to the petitioner on compensatory ground and take a decision thereon. Find out a suitable post is subject to availability of the post, and the petitioner should come with the zone of consideration. And it is evident that the petitioner Rinki Pradhan is placed serial number 92, which is beyond the zone of consideration. In a case as per rules, maximum 50% of sanction post strength will be allotted to rehabilitation appointments.
The earlier order you have enclosed?
Earlier order, my lord, page 47, Lordship. Page 47, Lordship, may page 49, paragraph 5 and 6. That was the submission of the London AGA and direction of the Honorable Court.
You have not challenged that order.
That order,
Because they are taking advantage, taking help of that order. The court directed to find out a post. There is no post rejected.
no, feasibility kotha kouchandi, kintu setire
2 points.
yes,
Apanakara dita hala. The court directed to find out a post and consider.
yes.
They say there is no post.
Nice.
Second, they say that it's not merit.
Lordship, I'm clarifying that. Court said that the find out a suitable place, the suitable post, referring to their letter, page 41.
Referring court, I can't read between the lines of a court order, or you should not also.
No, I'm.
You cannot. You just.
Setire additional comment.
No, upon page 6 of page para 6, page 49, not page
Yes.
6.
Paragraph 5
Para 6 dekhuntu, in such eventuality, you should
Yes.
read the court order. I can't add or subtract, or you cannot also.
Yes, further taking into
This court deems it
consideration.
proper to dispose of the writ application at this stage by that opposite parties to find out a suitable post for giving appointment to the petition on compassionate ground as expressed as possible. So they have said that there is no post.
Top.
Anyway, you take notice.
Yes.
But I mean, you see, at times the disposal
Yes.
doesn't help. This is a classic case. What? And that is how you are now avoiding to answer that even. Why? Because you see, if the court directs and you have not challenged it, find out a post. They say there is no post.
Now they said that feasibility.
Maybe. I don't know who was the lawyer. He
No,
thought that.
No, I was.
Kindly just.
No, I was the lawyer.
Kindly listen. Then, if you are the lawyer, did you think that so that it's better to interact with you? Did you think that the court directed create a post?
No.
Then.
Like,
So obviously, I mean, it is fair enough on your part not to answer a question. There I have no difficulty.
Honorable Court refer the letter dated 21/2023. 21/2023 से कहले कि जो पोस्ट क्रिएट करी दवा पे
क्रिएट कोठे आपण पढि पाले मु पढि पाले एते मोर पुअर ये नो जे मु पढि परिबेनी आई साइट मे बी somewhat
सेतिरे 20
अधिका पावर लागते पारे
नै 21 2023
पण से जो सुनंतु how did it strike me, you know, also when I read the order at page paragraph 11, you read para 12, I read 11, they simply say that there is no post. The petitioner, Mr. Satyajit Mahapatra, for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA. Mr. Swai, you take notice.
Yes, already. There is no post. His serial number is 92. 75 posts are there. So his question of his appointment doesn't arise in view of the recent 2020 rules.
It was earlier there. There will be in a panel in the older rule also.
Yeah.
Because you see, it's an exception to the right to equal treatment for equal opportunity of appointment as far as public employment is concerned. Rehabilitation is an exception to that. You give whoever comes.
Yes.
Now, suppose there are 10 posts are marked, 20 people come. So they have developed a scoring system. 10 will get,
yes.
20 will wait, rest 10 will wait. And the other part is that how to find out a post.
If they consider
you have been doing service law.
No.
All the cadres are defined, sir. All the cadres are defined. Contractual other thing, that's a different thing. But any cadre in any service or any service under the state is defined. It shall consist of so and so, so many posts, sanction posts, all these things are there. It's not that something new actually the court has said and to your luck, if suppose a post would have been found out, they would have got it also. But the other part, what Mr. Swai is saying that as a matter of factually 90 at 75. Anyway, you take notice.
Yes, madam.
The petitioner is agreed by the order dated 24/7/2024, passed by the OP number 2.
Director General of Police, my lord.
OP number 2.
Yes.
In rejecting the prayer of the petitioner for appointment under rehabilitation assistance scheme, following the OCS into bracket RA rules 2020. The petitioner submits that the consideration of the case, the learned counsel petitioner, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that consideration of the case of the petitioner who is a widow of a person working as a cook in the establishment of the OP number 2 and 3.
OP number 6, my lord.
OP number 6.
Yes.
OP number 6. Pursuant to the order passed by this court dated 7/5/2024 in WPC number 11287 of 2024. In response, the learned counsel for the learned AGA submits that he shall obtain instruction and file counter. Accordingly, the learned AGA, said at last the learned AGA appears on advance notice on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 5 extra copies be served on the learned AGA. तापर लिखिए the Lord AG. हाँ. As prayed for. How much time, Mr.
4 weeks time.
4 weeks time granted for filing of the counter. List after the petitioner shall have the copy of the counter shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
7,
To issue notice along with this order. Mr. S. Das for the petitioner. Mr. Sanjeev Swang AGA for the state. Same order.
8,
Mr. Miss B.K. Patnaik, Babita Kumari Patnaik. B.K. Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. Sanjeev Swang AGA for the state. Same order.
9,
Passover Korithan. Yes.
Petitioner was a
Mr.
construction worker.
Siddharth Prasad, SP Misra for the petitioner. Mr. Sanjeev Swang AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Misra.
My lord. Petitioner's husband, my lord, was a construction worker. Construction worker, my lord, as per the scheme of 271, my lord.
You have applied.
Yes, my lord.
Page.
Applied, my lord, I have annexure force, Ulysses page 20. My application has been forwarded along with some others application, my lord.
You are the wife of the deceased workman.
Wife of the deceased, my lord.
The petitioner. The petitioner
Yes,
is
sir,
agreed
mother,
by
my mother, my lord. Para 1.
Sukanti is related to the petitioner. Sukanti is related.
Daughter. Her mother
Achha.
expired.
Yes. The petitioner's mother
Which is registered.
is registered under the Odisha Building and Other Construction Workers. Dekhi likhibe. Para 1 ru. Rules 2002. Unfortunately, mother of the petitioner died on 10/2/2019, and the petitioner survived her. It is submitted that the petitioner is entitled for receiving the financial assistance of 2 lakhs towards death benefit as per the provisions of the 2002 rules. It is submitted that as per Annexure 4, letter dated 1/11/2001, the application of the petitioner was forwarded to the OP number 2 for necessary action to release the benefit as contemplated in the statute. Issue notice along with this order indicating that the matter is likely to be disposed of at the stage of admission. The lauded AGA on advance notice appears for the chairman building welfare. You will appear OP3.
No, for them notice
Appears for the opposite parties 1, 2,
All are
comma,
states,
4
no,
and 5.
May pray, my lord. In all these cases, states are appearing. States is appearing.
No, basically they may file wakalatnama. You must understand. Suppose
Some
you are
cases-
instructed to appear for
But
them.
they have to take instruction so far as from the
As far as 3 is concerned, so let them engage someone.
notice of OP3 notice.
Why should why lauded counsel should be deprived of that? 1, 2,
But
1, 2.
Somebody will appear.
Application paper 1, 2, 4, and 5. Let 4 extra copies be served. Is to notice the
Actually,
for the
some-
timing notice to OP number 3
Dispensary.
is not issued. 3 को में दरकार न पड़ी पर chairman कौन टा करिवे ଆପଣ ତ entire official ଅଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ.
Main is labor commissioner. OP
Ah,
number
yes, yes, already.
Yes, yes.
So he is appearing.
He is
Then this can be disposed of in that. Then this can be disposed of in terms of Annexure 4.
actually in terms of the annexure 4.
Yeah, but
they have
instruction
to
new
take
deal-
instruction and the matter.
This particular person
Sorry,
cannot, this particular person cannot, will not be able to manage things. ମାନେ ସେ ଯାଇକି ବୁଝି ପାରିବେନି. ହୁଏତ ହେଇଯାଇଥାନ୍ତା ସେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ବୁଝି ପାରୁନଥିବେ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ହେଇଯିବ.
ସେ ଏଇ
କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ?
ହେଇଯାନ୍ତା ଯେ
No notice is issued to OP number 3 for the timing. The learned AG in response submits that he shall obtain instruction and file counter if so advised. As prayed for list, as prayed for 4 weeks time granted. If any counter is filed, the same shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Then stop subpara, liberty granted for
one thing is that
for mentioning, liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, please.
one thing is that as per the scheme 60 days time is required. Also for a moment to para 5.
Para.
Para 5 of my brief. I have quoted the scheme. Also I have given the scheme.
No, I have. You see, if I have heard what I have dictated, I have dictated the same.
My lord,
That she has not yet, she is yet to get that as per the rules.
My lord. So as per the scheme 60 days, within 60 days he has to discharge his duties. So here they have already
You
applied
see,
since long.
60 days. Then kindly appreciate this also. Suppose
So may I pray for
there is a default that
short adjournment. If lawsuits is right, short.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ short adjournment ଦେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବୁଝିବା ଦରକାର ଯେ they have to gather the instruction. ଖାଲି short adjournment ଦେଇକି matter list କଲେ କେସ୍ ହୁଏନି. ଯଦି ହଉଥାନ୍ତା
କାଲି କିଛି matter
ଯଦି ହଉଥାନ୍ତା ତାହେଲେ throughout India ଆପଣଙ୍କର
please, my lord.
so you must understand that also.
My lord.
Piling up of cases in a particular list doesn't help any disposal or that also happens.
Subject to lawsuit.
ମୁଁ ଧରନ୍ତୁ କାଲି ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେବି
ନାଇଁ ମାସେ
ପରଦିନ କଣ allow କରିଦେବି?
ନାଇଁ ମାସେ ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ instruction ସହିତ
So most important is that she should get it.
my lord.
Pendency, ତାପରେ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ pendency of the petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to consider the case of the petitioner and release the benefit in terms of the rule in accordance with law.
God bless.
You also write that if she is entitled, they can release and instruct you. Yes.
Item 11 and 44 is similar.
11 or 44.
11 and 44.
11 Mr.
Same.
11 Mr. Siddharth Prasad Misra, Mr. UC Beura. ହେଲା 44 ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ Mr. Siddharth Prasad Misra, Mr. A.K. Patti. A.K. Patti, yes. Same order.
Okay.
Yes, please, next.
Item 10.
Yes, please.
Next week.
Miss Anima Kumari Dei, A.K. Dei for the petitioner. Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA for the state. Same order. Product counsel for the adjournment order. Adjournment.
Item 11.
Bala? 11 same as 9.
Item 12.
My lord, one passover. Mr. Mishra is
12 टा पास ओवर करते हैं तो
last.
13.
the 13 लेखନ୍ତୁ Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. UC Beura for AGA for the state, Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Stop. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. So adjournment रे एवढा को order same order. Yes, Mr. Satpathy.
My lord, this is a second round litigation. The impugned order is annexed to 10, my lord, on page 51.
Yes, please. Yes.
My lord, the annexure one is in the 1992, my lord. Petitioner is appointed as the supervisor. Running page
You take notice. Notice Mr. Ganeshwar Satpathy G. Satpathy for the petitioner. Mr. U.C. Behura AGA for the opposite party.
No one, this is
Hello,
the BDA.
BDA, I think.
All are BDA.
BDA.
The petitioner is agreed by rejection of his prayer for regularization in service. In the post of supervisor in the establishment of the opposite parties. Hard. Issue notice by registered post / speed post with head issue notice along with this order Pratyut. By registered post with speed post, requisites for issuance of notice be filed within
Within a week. Within a week.
within 7 days. The opposite parties shall have the liberty to file their response on appearance before this court. If any counter is filed, the same shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Liberty granted for mentioning the matter for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next please.
15,
Yes, Mr. Misra.
In this case, the petitioner prays for issuance of a direction to the opposite party number 2 for appointment under rehabilitation assistance scheme. Miller. Let notice be issued.
Yes, Mr. Misra.
Miller. My lord, the father of the petitioner Miller was
Your application has been rejected.
rejected by the OP number 2 Miller.
Page.
Under annexure 7 Miller.
Yes.
At page 28.
Mr. PC Misra for the petitioner, Mr. UC Behura AGA for the state. Appearance likely. The petitioner is agreed by rejection of his prayer for appointment under the rehabilitation assistance scheme as per Odisha Civil Services OCS into bracket RA rehabilitation assistance bracket closed rules 2020 by the order dated 24/9/2024 passed by the OP number 2. पण स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक सब होईची पिटिशन ने देखु नांती डायरेक्टर प्राइमिंग केमती के नांती
Printing.
हां प्रिंटिंग आपण प्रिंट कला बेले प्रिंट को प्राइमिंग करिवे opening line lekhontu there are certain it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that certain inadvertent typographical errors have crept in. Stop. The learned counsel seeks for leave to correct the same. Prayer is allowed. Corrections be made. Upon court re karibe. Corrections be made as prayed for to be countersigned by the court master. Yes. कौन लिखले तापर एटा लिखले हां कौन को हां हां सरला कोट passed by the OP number 2. Para issue notice along with this order, requisites for issuance of notice. So बुड़ा का अपन appear करिवे government press. The learned AG para घर लिखो तो learned AG on advance notice appears on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 3 extra copies be served to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. The learned AG is prays for 4 weeks time as prayed for. Counter will be filed. Copy of the counter shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner, who shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Para liberty to mention for listing. Yes.
16.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
My lord, next date may can be given.
ସେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 4 weeks ପରେ ଆପଣ ମେନସନ କରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ଲିଡିଂସ୍ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ନହେଲେ ଏ ମ୍ୟାଟରରେ ଆପଣ ତ କିଛି ହବନି ୟୁ ମଷ୍ଟ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ କୋର୍ଟ ଇଜ ରେଡି
Again.
ଆପଣ ସକାଳୁ 15ଟା ଆଇଟମ 20ଟା ଆଇଟମ ଆର୍ଜନ କରିବେ what can be done end of the day it appears as if the matters are pending matters will be pending there is so many cases what can be done
Problem.
so that is how I am granting liberty because you may not have difficulty in for listing କାରଣ ଆପଣ ସିରିୟଲାଇଜ ଲିଷ୍ଟିଂ ରେ 20-25 ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆସିବନି 2025 ମ୍ୟାଟର
Again.
yes
Item 16.
yes Mr. Sahu Mr. K.C. Sahu for the petitioner Mr. U.C. Behura AG for the state
More. May I please your lordship?
yes
My lord, the petitioner is a retired chairman, my lord. He was retired from service on 31st January 2017, my lord.
Mr. Sahu you have the petitioner has approached the authority for correction and fixation of this pay correctly
That is, yes.
because my understanding is that once you challenge something they start defending that but if you approach them for refixation then they may give reasons
They have written, the controller of accountant general has written the proposal given by the opposite party authority for fixation of pay and pension papers. That is why, my lord, your lordship, I have approached. I was retired as a chairman, and thereafter I have approached before the learned OIT for granting of the RSCP benefit. My lord, your lord, the learned OIT as per Annexure 3, page 14. Page 14, my lord, has granted the relief sought for. Thereafter, my lord,
No, you are only agreed by Annexure 6
Annexure 6, my lord.
only
My lord. And in
Mr. Twai, Mr. Sudhir Patra was there
ଥିଲେ ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି
ହଁ ଆସିଗଲେ
Sir, ଏଇ 3 ଜଣଙ୍କର ହେଇଥିଲା 2 ଜଣଙ୍କର ସେମାନେ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କ
Mr. Sahu, actually what I wanted to precisely tell you that regarding Annexure 6 have you approached the authority for their response or straight away you have come to court
No, I have made a representation that is Annexure 9. But my lord, in the identical case, my lord, in which the name of the petitioner find place along with others, in those cases also I have approached and your lordship has the coordinate bench of this while
issuing notice is no different there is no different you want the disposal of representation
No.
issuance of notice
Issuing notice that recovery shall not be because I have they have given page 22 your lordship may see
नहीं recovery notice टा कहीं
ସେଥିରେ sir ସେଥିରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ପରା
ସିଏ ତ recovery କରିପାରିବେନି
sir page 24 your lordship may see page 24 ଟା ଟିକେ sir
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି recover କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ହଁ
so have you received that recovery notice ସିଏ କରିପାରିବେନି
ସିଏ କରିପାରିବେନି ଏଇଠିକି ପଠେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ରିକଭରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେଥିରେ ଯେ ସାର୍ ପେଜ 24 ଟା ଟିକେ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି
page 24 ର ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇନ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ପେଜ 24 ଟା ରିଡ୍ ର
ହଁ
3 ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଅଛି ୟୋର ଲର୍ଡସିପ ଗଟ୍ ଇଟ୍ ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ
yes
ହଁ ଈଶ୍ୱର ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ନାୟକ କୃତାର୍ଥ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ କୁମାର ଦାସ
yes
ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ କୁମାର ଦାସ ର ସେ ବି ସେମିତି ଅର୍ଡର କରି ରିକଭରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୁଁ ଆପ୍ରୋଚ କରିଛି and that order is with me the coordinate bench has passed order ଈଶ୍ୱର
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସେ କଥା ପଚାରୁନି ଆପଣ
ଈଶ୍ୱର ନାୟକ ର ବି
ଆରେ ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ବୁଝିଲି so ମୁଁ ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଥିଲି ଯେ by which order they have directed for recovery
sir annexure 6 ପ୍ରକାର ପରା ସେ ପୁଣି ରିଫିକ୍ସେସନ କରି ରିକଭରି କରି ଆଉଥରେ ପଠାଉଛନ୍ତି
so has it happened
till date I have not received my pension.
obviously
say
if you would have received then you would have challenged that and you have endorsed in the writ petition
ନା ସେମାନେ ତ ଆଉ ଜଣାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ନା ସେ ଏଇ ଚିଠିଟାକୁ ବେସ୍ କରିକି ସେମାନେ ରିକଭରି କରିଦେଇକି ପେନସନ ପେପର ସବମିଟ
ସେଇଟା ସେ କରିପାରିବେନି फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट ये अनुसार हुए ना सेटा सी अकाउंटेंट जनरल को ठीक लागलानी से कहले कोन हे जीवो दे डोंट हैव द अथॉरिटी फॉर रिकवरी
No,
recovery by the
they have to
state
direct, yes.
yes
They have directed the government.
so that is not binding on the state even
किंतु प्रशांत कुमार दास रो सर ऑलरेडी ये करिछन
it is the court interpretation आपण जे कोर्ट रे कहले जे मु आपण डरी के अछंती का रिकवरी हे जीवो बोली
नहीं नहीं सर
कोर्ट
रिकवरी
कहले जे से बहुत डरी के अछंती से रिकवरी काले हबो तने बंद कर दिया जाऊ
नहीं सर
that is the entire sum and substance
लॉर्डशिप में सी द प्रपोज द पेज
so say the last line ta आपण तो कहली you are not going there also
से पेज
anyway take notice कोन लिखले
हां नोटिस
हाँ the petitioner is agreed by the order letter dated 17/10/2023 passed by the
प्रिंसिपल अकाउंटेंट जनरल
principal accountant general तो लिखा है नहीं
हां
communicated by the senior accounts officer
ऑफिस ऑफ द प्रिंसिपल अकाउंट
office of the principal accountant general into bracket A and E OP number 4 indicating therein that the petitioner is not entitled to fixation of pay
सर मोर लेवल 10 रे फिक्सेशन है कि आरएसबी सैंक्शन है कि पठैतिले माय डीडीओ बट दे हैव रिड्यूस्ड टू लेवल 4
at level 4 of pay matrix instead of level 10 as per illustration 2 of Government of Odisha Finance Department notification that is SRO 414 dated 20.09.2017. It is submitted by the petitioner and counsel for the petitioner that though no further communication has been received by the petitioner pursuant to the impugned letter dated 17/10/2023 from the office of the Principal Accountant General, but the petitioner apprehends that his pay shall be refixed and recovery shall be made, though he has retired from government service.
फाइनल पेंशन हैज नॉट येट बीन डिस्बर्स्ड
They submitted that due to non-fixation of the last pay, so paragraph लिखो, it is submitted that due to non-fixation of the last pay drawn by the petitioner, his final pension is yet to be drawn,
because
and petitioner is receiving provisional pension para. Issue notice along with this order. The learned AGA appears on behalf of the appears on advance notice and waives notice on behalf of OP number 1, 2, 5 के
5 सर होची हमें तीन जण एका ऑफिस रू रिटायर करते
नहीं ऑपोजिट पार्टी करछन्ते ना प्रोफॉर्मा भी करना
करिछि जे तार लेवल 10 रे फिक्स करिछन्ती वेरेज मोर
ताकू कले कोन हो से कोन आपण देबे basic my humble understanding is that against whom you seek a prayer you make him opposite party
मु करिछि ना
ईश्वर चंद्र नायक आपण माने गॉड भाबी दैछन ना कोन त नाटा ईश्वर हे पारे बट से आपण पैसा दे परिबेनी ताकू के पार्टी करी
जेतु की ता अगेंस्ट रे कहूछि मु
कोन लिखले ता अगेंस्ट रे काई कहउछन ता फेवर रे कहउछन जे ताकू दिहेछि मते दियंतु हां द लॉर्ड Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra, learned counsel, standing counsel, learned advocate, standing counsel, appears on behalf of the OP number 4, Principal Accountant General, accepts notice. Let 3 extra copies be served on the learned AGA and 1 extra copy on 1 or 2, on Mr. Patra, to enable them to obtain instruction How much time? The learned counsel appearing for the learned AG as well as the learned standing counsel for OP number 4 pray for 4 weeks time. As prayed for, 4 weeks time granted for filing of counter. Copy of the counter shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. IA 181 of 2025. Issue notice as above. Extra copies be served on the learned AGA and the learned standing counsel as above. Para, as an interim measure, it is directed that there shall be no coercive action against the petitioner pursuant to the order. Annexure kete sida author kahile?
Annexure 6 my lord.
Pursuant to the order dated 17/10/2023. Order oblique letter dated 17/10/2023 into bracket Annexure 6.
Obliged, my lord.
List on. Aji कितने तारीख है? 16 तारीख. List on 17.
Yeah, your lord.
17/2/2024.
Sir, see जो केसटा सहित मिसी
List in the week commencing 17/2/2024. लिखले. Liberty to mention.
कहतुल जो आरो केसटा सहित मिसी के आसे पे
सेटा ये हवा अपन सेटा आगो जाऊ कुआडे जाउचे से. अच्छा जो नोटिस लिखले नी. No notice is issued considering the prayer of the petitioner. No notice is issued to the OP number 5 at present. Press matter sarigala. Daki diye paso. Dako.
That's all right on 12.
Mr. Tushar Kumar Mishra for the petitioner, Mr. UC Behura, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Mishra.
My lord, the lodgement on to Annexure 1.
Yes.
The additional DG has called for the list from the different battalions as well as the Commissioner of Police.
Yes.
Those who have completed 30 years as on 1/1/24.
Yes.
And have completed 7 years of regular service from the date of appointment. As
Yes.
on 1/1/24, they will be considered for the promotion of CPI and constable to the rank of Havildar.
Yes.
And they have also called for the shortlisted for zone of consideration of the rules in
Yes.
view of the rule under Annexure 2, my lord.
Yes.
Under Annexure 2, my lord, so for the eligibility is concerned regarding the promotion.
Yes. No, why do you want quashing of this? You want quashing of 1812 order?
Passing of the same on the that reason we will be consider that because we have
How
completed
can it
7
be?
years of service.
An order asking for
Passing.
consideration for shortlisting candidates for empanelment of candidates,
Yes.
as you put it. Right?
Yes.
How it can be quashed on which grounds?
Lord, my limited grievance now for the reason that they may consider my or grievance. They may reject or they may allow whatever may be. They may consider or grievance under Annexure 3.
And you have to have support of some service rule.
Yes, I have
that
Annexure
author-
2 is there.
1812 is contrary to what? Which provision of Annexure 2?
Annexure 2 has provided your lords may kindly see this promotion.
No, please be specific.
Yes.
The Annexure 1 is contrary to which provision of Annexure 2? That's it.
Annexure, there is no contrary impact.
Then
Lords,
how
can
can?
you see
Then
the
how can?
promotion?
Because you see,
Page 24.
this becomes even, more than a PIL.
Page 24.
Because there will be so many candidates, and somebody comes up and
Kindly see for a moment. Page 24.
No, I'm not asking. You are not answering. You are driving, making me
No,
to
more
read so many
diagonal.
pages.
I am supporting.
You are praying for quashing. So that is how it's not. It is your submission. It's not my query. So why you want to quash a letter seeking empanelment of candidates which is a very drastic measure, very drastic.
Kindly see page 25.
Yes, you straight away come to the point.
Page 25.
24 straight away say that, please.
Again, promotion ta seti hala part B re. Age hala must not less than 30 years as on 1st January of the year for which selection is to be made.
Yes. So you want what?
Because now the selection has not been made, no shortlisted candidate has been.
So you want
given.
what? You want to be,
I want
to be extended?
Yes. Not extended.
Yes.
Our case may be considered. That is
your
the-
case will be considered. If you are not qualifying, then how your case can be considered?
We have completed 30 years as on 1/1/24.
1/1/24.
Yes.
No, no.
No.
Kon no. Apna am document dekhu na.
Good question.
We say no.
तो 1/1/24 ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଆପଣ ଆଗ୍ରିଭ୍ କାଇଁ ହଉଛନ୍ତି?
We have completed 30 years, more than 30 years.
ହଁ ତାପରେ କଣ ଆଉ 7 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇନି?
7 ବର୍ଷ completed.
Then how you can predicate that this will not be considered?
ସେମାନେ ଆମ
ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଆପଣ ସେ ଯାହା କହିଲେ you got carried away.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Just read page 10.
Yes.
You are requested,
Below-
fourth line. You are requested to send the nomination rules as per pro forma in duplicate annexed to eligible willing sepoys, constables. Those have completed their basic course of training successfully on 1/1/24. You are saying that you are, yes, I have completed. Must not be below 30 years of age. That you are saying I have completed 30 years. Must have completed 7 years. That also you are saying that I have completed 7 years.
But they are not considering our case.
How can it be? Then show that order. Then show that order that they have not considered.
Sitpe, we are giving our grievance before the authority.
No, there is nothing. Something bad will happen, so I court will predictive mandamus. Na kon mu buji parni.
No, because
That you see, don't you are a officer of the court. Don't make the court a laughing stock.
No, my lord. I have not
Court,
made any.
You do not know what is bad going to happen. I have been discussing with you since last, and you are saying that you are qualified all the 3 criteria. And interestingly, the notification which qualifies you, you want passing of that. You should look at the prayer.
My grievance, let them consider a grievance.
How
So
can-
this is the only.
You see, how can you say that they will not consider? No. Urgent it. Why should you withdraw?
Withdraw.
You don't withdraw. Whatever you are,
But if I will not get any, because in view of the notification, I have.
This is not a regular bench.
No.
You are very convinced that you are eligible and to be considered by Annexure 1. You do not show anything that you are not to be considered. Suppose they
That
reject
is
you.
the reason why, my lord, I permitted to withdraw.
No. You check it. Don't be in a hurry.
Because
You may take instruction from the petitioner. What is their apprehension? I do not know even. ଆପଣ କଣ ବୁଝିଛନ୍ତି? କଣ ବୁଝିଲେ? ମୁଁ ତ ବୁଝି ପାରିଲିନି.
My lords, even in the writ petition, nowhere they have stated that as on 1/1/24, I have attended.
Seta, Mr. Mishra has fairly said that no, it is that he qualifies all 3. Once he says qualified all 3, so because I said ki why you are seeking for a drastic prayer of quashing, seeking of, because they are just simply empaneling.
My lord.
There may be a situation. They empanel 10, do not empanel another 2. Those 2 will be aggrieved.
ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଟେବୁଲ ଦେଇଛି page 4 of my writ petition.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, you check it.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ଆପଣ you check it.
Next week ଆସୁ.
ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା 30 ବର୍ଷ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି. ସେଥିରେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ହବ କି? You read their decision. କୋର୍ଟ କୁ ଲାଗିଲା ଯେ ନା ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କ 29 ବର୍ଷ 29 ବର୍ଷ 11 ମାସ 29 ଦିନ 23 ଘଣ୍ଟା 58 ସେକେଣ୍ଡ କି 59 ସେକେଣ୍ଡ. So they are less than 30. So in that case ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦବା କଥା. Then Mr. Behura will come, then why not ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କର 11 ବର୍ଷ 11 ମାସ 364 ଦିନ ହେଇଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହବନି. Then Mr. Pati and Mr. Mishra will of course take that.
Last column.
So there will be and in any service, Mr. Mishra, any service, you will find there is a cut-off date and some people will be ahead of cut-off date and after cut-off date.
There cannot be any relaxation about the.
No, it's not a question of relaxation. It's a question of shifting. Relaxation that's there. Because by the court interpreting that जो मानको 364 दिन ହେଇଛି 11 ବର୍ଷ 364 दिन ହେଇଛି ସେମାନେ eligible 30 years. The court is depriving जो मानको 363 दिन ହେଇନି.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ଯିଏ ରିଟାୟାର କରିଗଲେ ସେ ତ obviously ପାଇବେନି. That's another thing.
ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ଆସିବ
ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. So ଆପଣ you take instruction. At least there should be something.
ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ଆସିବ
And just imagine, Mr. Mishra, if I may say so, with your permission, ଦୋଲ ବାହାଦୁର ଥାପା ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କ 30 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଯିବ, he will be under consideration. ସେତେବେଳେ ଶ୍ୟାମ ବାହାଦୁର କହିବେ ଯେ ଦୋଲ ବାହାଦୁରକୁ ଦିଆହେଲା ମତେ ଦିଆଯିବ କାହିଁକିନା ମତେ 364 ଦିନ ହେଇଛି. So obviously by interpreting this, you are depriving some people, adding some people. You have to deprive.
ଦୋଲ ବାହାଦୁର ଥାପାର ଏଜ ହଉଛି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପରୀକ୍ଷା ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ପରୀକ୍ଷାର ରିଲାକ୍ସେସନ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଲେଭେଲ. Suppose somebody is getting selected. He is only 1 day. Like COVID ray, it was extended. Even government, past orders, government has extended. Eligibility criteria, somebody is missing it by say 1 year, 2 year. There is order. But this is promotion. ଆପଣ ଦୋଲ ବାହାଦୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଲେ ଶ୍ୟାମ ବାହାଦୁରକୁ deprive କରିବାକୁ ହିଁ ପଡିବ. There is no choice. I am just using two names. That's it. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall obtain his he seeks accommodation. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as paid for. The matter stands adjourned. Para, liberty granted to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, please. Dakuntu.
17.
Mr. Barik. You are Mr. Mr. Behra.
Yes.
Mr. B. Behra on behalf of Ramnath Acharya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Mr. S. I'm sorry. Satyabrata. Satyajit Behra. Mr. Satyajit Behra, S. Behra on behalf of Ramanath Acharya, R. Acharya for the petitioner. Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
And pardon, item of 34 also I pray for adjournment.
34, Mr. Acharya.
No, more.
Mr. Satyajit Behra, yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Item 18.
Mr. K.C. Sahoo, K.C. Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner files memo of date indicating that the petitioner wants to withdraw the petition with liberty to file afresh with better particulars. Para. Since the matter is listed for fresh admission, the learned AGA does not object to the prayer of the petitioner. The memo is taken on record. The petition stands disposed of with liberty as prayed for. Yes.
19.
Mr. Basudev B. Barik for the petitioner. Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for. The matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
20.
দেখুন pass over করিবে Mr. Behura, you will be staying back.
My lord, this Mahapatra is not there. Okay.
ଆପଣ ନହେଲେ ବ୍ରିଫଟା ଆଉ କାହାକୁ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ପରେ ଡାକିତେ ଲାଷ୍ଟରେ ୟେସ୍
21.
Mr. S.K. Nath on behalf of P.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Para, as prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
22.
Same order, same appearance rahibo. Mr. S.K. Nath for P.K. Mahapatra, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. Yes.
23.
May I please?
Yes, please. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ?
Hello.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ?
Sasmita Mahapatra.
Mrs. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. Yes.
This is the here, my lord, petitioner prays in annexure 6, my lord, for regularization
My lord,
before opposite party number 2.
Copy नहीं, defect नहीं,
He already served my
ठीक ଅଛି. ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ଏବେ କପି ଅଛି? ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା କପି?
online file କରିଛି. Online file କରିଥିଲି my lord.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ, ଯଦି ଅଛି ସେଠି ଦେଖିପାରିବେ, so that we can take up the matter. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବେନିଫିଟ ପାଇଁ କହୁଛି.
ନାହିଁ my lord.
ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା କପି ନାହିଁ. ଭାଇ କୋଉ ଆପଣ କପିଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଦାସ. Yes, please carry on. এটা হচ্ছে item 23.
Petitioner challenges
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ସେଠି ଖୋଜନ୍ତୁ just one pass over. Item 24 ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ. Mr. Basudev Barik, second କପିଟା ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, 6th accommodation. Yes. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, Mrs. Mahapatra. Yes.
25.
अरे नहीं अपन मिस करचंती 23.
petitioners filed this joint writ application with common cause of action challenging the inaction of the opposite parties not to regularize them in service since date of approval. My lord, though same other appointees regularized since 2000 who have appointed on 2008.
So what do you want? The authorities have taken a decision. You are challenging that, or you have no?
My lord, my representation, my grievance pending before opposite party number 2, my lord, in annexure 6, my lord.
It is pending since 2023. So you want disposal of that, or you want for them to obtain instruction? Anyway, there is no point in keeping this matter pending. The petitioner doesn't know what happened to this 25/9/23 at page 20. Government not a party.
Government not a party.
Secretary Health and Family Welfare पर अचंदी.
Achi, my lord, third.
Director Ayush.
Director Ayush. And
But,
superintendent.
actual party is PSCS Limited.
Okay.
Original party is Urduna PSCS Limited,
ठीक है.
represented through its president and its members.
एटा WPC 197. 197. कौन मिस्टर बारिक आपण आउट कोन देछन?
9.
हैं? अरे 197. पिटिशनर ना कौन कहले?
My lord, Maheshwara.
Petitioner Urduna PSCS.
Maheshwara Nahak and Rajendra Kumar.
नहीं आपनकर पिटिशन में कौन लिखा है? मिसुनी.
Item 23. Maheshwara Nahak.
Rashok Kumar sir.
नहीं भूलभाल हो जाउची. भूलभाल हो जाउची. ठीक अछि.
Sir.
ताले सेटा आउट दिन को आसो हबनी. आनंद से आपण ब्रीफ नहीं के आसन तो मिस्टर बारिक नहीं आसन. देखन. There is some limitation in also paperless. कौन लिखे? नहीं, madam, this has to come another day because he doesn't have a copy. My copy has been, it's wrong. The cover and the petition doesn't match.
Yes, my lord.
The learned counsel for the state, learned AGA for the appearance of one, learned AGA for the state submits that he doesn't have a copy of the petition. The learned counsel for the petitioner undertakes to serve
So copy the
copy of the. Office check करंतु, that is just possible that instead of Maheshwar Nahak, Urduna PSCS has reached their office.
My lord.
I mean, I never knew that this would happen. I just in good trusted and the file and gave it to him. That is how I found out the fault. I had no idea that this is a wrong file. What लिखिले?
My lord, pass over.
If you request him, he will make a photocopy. He has a photocopier in his office.
Maybe so.
Copy of the petition. The matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. The court master brings to notice of the court that the physical copy in WPC 197 of 2025 into bracket E-filing copy bracket closed. Patina likhibe Mohe MOHESWAR dekhi likh paribe. Nahak and another versus state contains copy of the petition Urduna URDUNA then space all capital PSCS Limited versus state. Registry shall place the matter before the learned registrar judicial to find out the reasons of such wrong copy of the petition being placed in the file. The learned registrar judicial shall also suggest remedial measures in his note and circulate in the concerned department. He doesn't have a copy. It's not fair with him that just I'll see and as law could have it, some other petition has been given. Yes.
Notify.
May I please your list?
Yes, please.
This is the second round of litigation.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
Second round of litigation.
Yes.
They have rejected my prayer for continuation for regularization of my service from the date of initial appointment. They have and not extended the seniority for the period of contractual period. So they have rejected.
Take notice. Appearance likely. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is agreed by the rejection of his prayer for granting consequential seniority for period of contractual service. As
regular.
As
regular service.
Chubilani.
As a regular service. Pharmacist.
Seniority as a consequence of contractual service. As ko chakri korthile.
Pharmacist.
In the establishment of OP number 3. Agreed by agreed by the order dated 4/12/2024 into bracket annexure 21 passed by OP number 3. Issue notice along with this order. Loaded AGA on advance notice appears and waives upon advance copy being served. Notice upon advance copy being served appears on behalf of OP number opposite parties. Opposite parties waives notice. Let 3 extra copies be served on the learned AGA to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. How much time, Mr. Das? 4 weeks. Counter be filed within 4 weeks as prayed for. Copy of the counter shall be served on the learned counsel for the petitioner Stop. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete. Liberty to mention. Stop. Pleadings are complete. Stop. Liberty to mention. Stop. जो थे अपन issue notice होनी. So list after pleadings are complete कर दी था सब तेरे को.
Madam,
Yes.
I have filed an IA.
Yes.
They may change my seniority, but in the gradation list, my seniority has
से
been fixed.
predictive रे जान तो नहीं. It's a classic example होची.
They have mentioned in the
Take notice. सुनो तो जोड़ा जाना नहीं. Don't go on a predictive path. That is never in the interest of the petitioner.
They have mentioned in the rejection order.
Seniority रे आपनकर जदि भी alter हबो सेटा कोन undo ही परिबोनी. Suppose आपनकर simple prayer रहइबो that during pendency of the matter you have changed my seniority. So you take notice. आपण जानि नांदी से कोन करियो से आपन बहुत seniority दे देबे तापर कोन करिए.
नहीं से ठीक देइचंती किंतु लेठी
से कथा हम पछन आपण सुनलेन ताले से आपण को आउरी ऊपर को नहीं जीवे जदी कोन करिए स्टे नेबे. तो जोटा हेइनी बी पेशेंट. That is never in the interest of, especially in service matter. Don't take that chance. You do not know what is going to happen. Upon the question the status quo.
IRA notice जाबंती.
Notice जाओ ठीक अछि. आइए लिखन तो issue notice जाबो. Let extra copies be served on the learned AGA. कोन अब आपण तो किछि तो हेइनी किछि आपण हम कोनटा ऑर्डर डाकिबी.
रिजेक्शन ऑर्डर रे लेखुचन तो सीनियरिटी दिया जीवनी सेति में काळे खसे देबे पुनी सेति.
अरे आपण खसिले बेले that is another thing. आपण को सर्कुलेट करिया को पड़िबो. ऑब्जेक्शन इनवाइट हबो. प्रोविजनल ग्रेडेशन लिस्ट आपण चैलेंज भी करि परिबे. Don't be on a predictive path. The worst kind I have seen that a order was passed by a division bench for regularization of a driver. After consideration of his representation, he was removed from service. I was at my wit's end to defend that matter and had to request the authorities because of consideration, you should not have removed him. Say contractual achan, say contractual thantu. This is my experience. Whatever little I have gained experience, at times it works in a different way. I cannot exactly say why this happened, but this can happen. Hello. Again. सेटा लिखिछ पर लिस्ट आफ्टर प्रीडिक्स आर कंप्लीट लिखिछ ना नहीं सेटा होची लिस्ट पे तापर लिखिबे लिबर्टी टू मेंशन माने से चाहिले मेंशन करि परिबे. यस.
ओब्ले
26
Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. 26 upon lecture. Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, Mr. Roy.
7
May I plead, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, here my limited grievance is that my prayer for sanction of OCS pension rules under 1992 is pending before opposite party number 4 under annexer 4, my lord.
Yes.
That is pending till date, my lord. No speaking order has been passed.
Yeah, but is he the authority to sanction this?
He is the pension sanctioning authority, my lord.
You are working as what?
As a regular employee, my lord. Under opposite party number 4, my lord.
It is not the chief engineer.
No, my lord. My appointing authority is
superintending engineer.
Appointing authority is engineer in chief, but my pension sanctioning authority is superintending engineer.
May not be. So I'll say that Mr. Das, let the appropriate authority take a decision. Mr. Swapnil Roy for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner raises a limited grievance that his representation for grant of pension. Representation dated 30th of July 2024 into bracket annexer 4 for grant of pension is still pending consideration by the authority. They submitted that the petitioner seeks a direction to the authority for consideration of his representation in terms of the In terms no, in accordance with law. Stop. The learned AGA in response submits that any representation that is filed oblique pending shall be considered by the appropriate authority and shall be disposed of in accordance with law. Para. Having heard learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned AGA, it is directed that the petitioner shall communicate copy of the representation along with all supporting documents, along with certified copy of this order before the appropriate authority. Stop. The authority shall do well to consider the same and take a decision in the matter within a period of 8 weeks from the date of communication of the certified copy of the order along with copy of representation into bracket small s. Para. If the authorities so feels, it can forward the application of the petitioner to any other authority for consideration as required under law. The decision that would be taken by the authority shall be communicated to the petitioner within 2 weeks from such decision. The petition stands disposed of. It is clarified that this court has not expressed any opinion regarding merits of the contentions of the parties to the present petition. Yeah. Yes.
Can I beg pardon, my lord? Another similar matter is also there, my lord. Item 43, my lord.
43 lekhantu, Mr. Swapnil Roy.
Only the date of representation is to be changed.
For the petitioner, 43. So Swapnil Roy for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Patti, AC for the state. Same order.
Khali representation date ta change hobo.
Yes. Representation date ta apan dekhi likh paribe na kahibi.
Annex 3 da.
Annex 3.
30/10/2024.
30/10/24. Yes.
Oh, bless me.
Yes, please.
28.
Petitioner none. Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next please.
29.
Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner. Mr. T.K. Das, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
30.
Same as 29.
31.
Same.
Mr. Same as 29. 31 is also same. 29, 30, 31.
32.
Yes. Mr. Manmohan Patnaik for the M. Patnaik for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Sachidananda Naik, ASC for the state. Yes.
And limited grievances, Your Lordship, the petitioner was appointed in the recruitment test. And Your Lordship kindly turn to page 15 and Annex 1, page 13, running page 13. For the post of appointment as project coordinator, the Department of MSME, Government of Orissa. Accordingly, for post of one post, the project coordinator, the job itself is a research job. The petitioner has qualified among all the intending candidates appear in the test, for which a letter of intimation was issued under Annex 2, page 15. Wherein the date of examination, written examination was stipulated for 28/9/2020. Admission letter in her favor was also issued on the date of examination, that is 28/9/2020.
जोटा 1 year थिला, it's a contractual period for 1 year.
which was extended. 2000 ହେଲା ପରେ ତାପରେ ବର୍ଷ ବର୍ଷ ସେ ବଢେଇଲେ।
हाँ केबे कोड एक्सटेंशन कोड आइछ।
ବେଲା ହଠାତ୍ ସେ କଣ କଲେ ସବୁ ଅର୍ଡର ଆନେକ୍ସର 5 ଲଟ୍ସ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ପେରୁଛୁ 4 5 ସବୁ କଲା ପରେ ହଠାତ୍ without any reason, without any adversary bar, they issued on 30th October
नोटिस दियंतु लेके जणा पडुनु।
सर देले आनेक्सर 7 रनिंग पेज 20 पेरुछु। हठात दिस एंगेजमेंट लेटर देले गोटे दिन कहिना मासे नोटिस देई कहिदले 30/11 सीज टू ऑपरेट वेयर इज अपोजिट पार्टी 4 and
आपनकर जो अपॉइंटमेंट ऑर्डरटा अछि जा एनक्लोज करछन से विषय रे आपन तो किछि कहू नांते पर्यंत
कहया कथा गोटे
आपन जो दिन जॉइन करले से दिन तो एटा कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल थिला
आज जाय भी अछि मोर कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल दा
सो 1 year तेरु थिला
30/11 जाय भी से मानु जंदी कि मोर कहया कथा
कांसेप्ट होछि आगे आपन किछि लोक चाहुचंती सब जा बेले रहिबे आ किछि लोक फिर तो आगे डिप्राइव तो होचंती सेमान पय के पचार नांती
मु सिटे आई
आपण नोटिस नियंतु देखंतु कोन हो प्राइवेट जे से कोन होइची ना से पार्टी करथिबे आपन को
आज्ञा
हां
4 5 अगेन जो माने आउटसोर्सिंग annexure 5 kindly lordship kindly turn to annexure 5 and 6 which is categorically intimated जे एई cluster
जा भी नोटिस नियंतु ना नोटिस देबेनी डिसमिस हो
चाहे को आई obliged
आगे
I am obliged to the my lord sir
नो अरे सेक्टर नो आपण चाहुचंती कोन बट एक्चुअली के आपण स्पीकर रे कोन
पेंडिंग अछि माने गवर्नमेंट को
सुन तो रिप्रेजेंटेशन आपण जदी कहिबे ताले आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन रिप्रेजेंटेशन एंड डिस्पोजिंग द रिप्रेजेंटेशन आपण को चॉइस यस यू आर वेल एंटाइटल्ड से भाबन नहीं
my data part my humble submission is opposite party 4 and 5 they are allowed to continue their outsourcing process I got selected
सी तकर फेवरेट है क्या can you say that favorites are not appointed in contractual posts आपण घरे पर आपण फेवरेट लोक को रखचंती that also extends to all it is all pervasive this is not statutory appointment जोतरे कि right to equality सुनंतु आपण जते बेले पाइले आउ कोडे लोक पाइले नि जोटा आपण मु पचारथिली were they not deprived was it advertised हला ताले जे पाइले नि so are they not deprived so आपण कोन चाहू रिप्रेजेंटेशन डिस्पोजल
और दियो
ठीक अछि the learned counsel for the petitioner the petitioner is agreed by
the order of disengagement
order dated 30/10/2024
under annex 7
to bracket annex 7 issued by the
opposite party number 2
OP number 2 to the writ petition by the said order the petitioner's engagement on contractual basis was discontinued
with effect on 30th November 2020
para the Lord AG in response submits that the petitioner was engaged in a non-state organization the writ petition is not maintainable
non-state
से प्राइवेट कहउछन मो प्राइवेट जानी कहउनी कमे की रखिछि से प्राइवेट कहउछन तो कहबे जदी प्राइवेट लिख देब फेरे मोर किछ असुविधा नै बट मोबाइल जे से कहउछन तो जन ताको कोन लाइक द पिटिशन वाज एंगेज्ड in an organization other than state therefore the writ petition is not maintainable para the lauded counsel for the petitioner in response submits that the petitioner seeks a direction to the authority for consideration of her grievance made in the representation dated 9/12/2024. The learned counsel for the state submits that the principal secretary to the government MSME department is not the proper party to consider the representation as the petitioner's engagement order is by Institute of Entrepreneurship Development Odisha
under the department of MSME
an institute of MSME department government of Odisha by the then chief executive officer and the secretary is not the authority.
The secretary is authority, my lord.
That I will not direct. That may be your perception. Don't make the court a laughing stock. You must realize that if I write such an order, the secretary will laugh. The High Court judge doesn't realize that what is a institute and what is a government department. ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ଆପଣ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଶତସିଂହର ବଳ ଆସିନଥାନ୍ତା ଆପଣ ଗର୍ଜୁଥାନ୍ତେ ସେ ତଳେ ବସି ଯାଇଥାନ୍ତେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଜୋରରେ ଛିଡା ହେଇ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଇଏ ସେ କଣ କହିପାରନ୍ତେ ସେ ଓବିୟସଲି ସେ କହିବେ ଆପଣ ଶିଳ୍ପୋଦ୍ୟୋଗୀ ବିକାଶ ପ୍ରତିଷ୍ଠାନ ଓଡିଶା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଆପଣ ଚାକିରି କରିବେ କିଛି ଦିନ ପରେ କହିବେ ଯେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ମତେ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ସିଏ ଗର୍ଜିବେ
because the chief executive officer is the additional director of industry, is the government officer.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଡିସନାଲ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଜ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ହେଇପାରିବେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟି ବୋଲି କୁହାଯିବନି and societies institutions are a norm of the state also
That instrumentality of the state.
ସେଇଟା ଆପଣ କହିବେ ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ସେ ଷ୍ଟେଜ କୁ ଯାଇନି ଆମେ ନା ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ସେ କଣ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଦେବେ କି ଇନ୍ଷ୍ଟ୍ରୁମେଣ୍ଟାଲିଟି ଅଫ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ନୁହଁ କି ବୋଲି କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ହଁ ସବମିଶନ ଟା ରେକର୍ଡ ନ କରିବାଟା how it will be fair you must also be he is also a lawyer he is holding a brief କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ para having had learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned ସେ disengagement order ଟା କିଏ ବାହାର କଲେ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ
Again, Annex 7 ହଁ এটা বাহার করলে চিফ এক্সিকিউটিভ
সি বি তো সিইও ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନା ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେଲେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ନା ବାହାର କଲେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ଆସି କଲେ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ
That is not my appellate authority is secretary.
ଆରେ can I close my eyes appellate authority କୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର କୋର୍ଟ ପାଇଲେ ସେଟା କଣ ସର୍ଭିସବୁଲ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଅଛି this ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ପ୍ରକାର the greatest disadvantage of this petitions is that the petitioner whoever he or she may be has some hope she or he thinks incorrectly high court रे मत चाकरी मिलिबो कले she just wasting her time with her age and qualification she should go for somewhere else and work you must consider the plight of a person who is running here and there actually किछि नहीं but से तार मर्ची पछरे गोडे चलछि Planet AC. It is observed that the petitioner, if so advised, shall make a representation to the appropriate authority for consideration of his grievance. And the again, please, petitioner may make a representation with all supporting documents before the appropriate authority for consideration of her grievance. The authority shall do well to consider and dispose of the same in accordance with law. The petition stands disposed of. Yes.
33.
ଆପଣ fresh app ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେମିତି ଦେଇଦେଲେ secretary କୁ I can't I cannot cloth suppose ଆପଣ ସେଟା କେତେବେଳେ ହନ୍ତା the court has power to cloth the authority with power ସେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ law develop ହେଇନି
Lords, may I please, Manoj? So, you the limited grievance of the petitioner, Lords, that means he entered into service as a
Mr. H.K. Panigrahi for the petitioner, Mr. 33, Mr. Naik, S.N. Naik, AC for the state. Yes.
Lords, the petitioner retired as an inspector of police, Lords.
Yes.
Now his limited grievance, Lords, that his representation is pending, Lords, by which, Lords, he seeks for grant of second and third RCB in terms of Biharlal Barik, Lords. That representation.
Retirement पर कौन ही परिवो?
Because Lords, after once Lords he is declared entitled for second and third RCB, accordingly his pension will be revised, Lords. It adversely affects on the pension.
There you are right. But this fixation is during his service or post-retirement?
Post-retirement, Lords.
Post-retirement fixation होवनी?
But RSP scheme.
Post-retirement पर आपनकर जो TA मिले?
No, but RSP scheme came, Lords, before retirement.
नहीं फिक्सेशन ହେଇନି ଟା ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ଆପଣ clearly କହ
Hey, grievance is pending, representation plus annex.
नहीं during your service why you did not माने move the authority for fixation but for implementing RSCP सेटा मु जानिया चाहूँ
After the pension was granted, he found that he has not been given the benefit, RSC benefit.
so then what do you want now
My representation plus annex.
representation disposal
Yes.
the hard learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has a limited grievance for a limited grievance to the extent that his pending representation may be considered.
With regard to second.
Para, it is submitted that the petitioner retired from his service under the establishment of the opposite party state while working as an inspector of police.
Milo.
Para. Para, no continuation. It is submitted that the petitioner's pay fixation was not made after implementation of RSCP.
Yes, ma'am.
That is second and third financial upgradation in terms of the RSCP. It is submitted that the petitioner's case is also covered by. But Biharlal Barik upon representation now there is a kimti hobo automatic to hobo ni.
No, I have given the representation.
अरे सर्विस बेले आपण रिटायरमेंट पर तो पे फिक्सेशन हेई परिबट
माइलो
टाइमली इंक्रीमेंट हबो टीआई जोटा हुए डीए तो बढ़ी बढ़ी चलिबो जा हबा बट आपण आरएससीपी चाहउचंती आरएससीपी माने इट्स आरएससीपी इज यू आर मास्टर ऑफ दैट सब्जेक्ट एंड आई वाज आर्गुइंग बिहारलाल बारिक covered by the decision rendered by this court by division bench of this court in Bihari Lal Barik, the state of Odisha versus Bihari Lal Barik. Date number 2831 of 2016. Date
27/6/2016.
27/6/18 2016 बहुत दिन है 2016 नहीं WPC 2831 of 2016 judgment dated 27/6/2016 confirmed by the Supreme Court by dismissal of the SLP. That is diary number S 20358 of 2017. Para. The lauded AAC in response submits that if any representation is pending or is to be filed, the same shall be continued in accordance with law by the appropriate authority. Considering the nature of grievance, limited nature of grievance and prayer made by the petitioner, the writ petition stands disposed of without issuing notice to the opposite party. Observing that if the petitioner if so advised shall make a representation, including copies of earlier representation into bracket small s along with all supporting documents before the appropriate authority along with certified copy of this order. The authority shall do well to consider the representation of the petitioner within a period of 3 months from date of communication of this order. The result of such consideration shall be intimated to the petitioner within 2 weeks of the decision of the authority. The petition stands disposed of. Para. To doubt it is clarified that this court has not expressed any opinion regarding merits of the case or the contentions of the parties to the writ petition.
No, that is state of Orissa versus BRL plots.
कौन है?
Yes.
ठीक है. Judgment by Justice, the bench of Justice Indrajit Mahathi and D.P. Chaudhary, authored by D.P. Chaudhary. As for the petitioner, the senior Mr. Ashok Mahanti, instructed by Mr. V. Narsingh, the present my Lord Justice V. Narsingh. Now, the second matter also has been confirmed by Supreme Court, I think.
Yes, no.
That before Chief Justice Burildhar, Mr. Rautray was arguing.
Yes, writ appeal was dismissed. Thereafter, it was confirmed.
Yes, next, please. Mr. Satyajit Behra, S. Behra for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state. Adjournment order kar debe, hai na? Next.
35, one accommodation next week,
Mr. P.C. Acharya for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state, accommodation. Liberty to mention now?
Again.
Because I can't direct listing before another
again.
bench. Yes.
36,
36 के अछंती? अब ठीक है पास ओवर कर दियो.
37,
Mr. Basudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik for the state, ASC for the state, adjournment.
38,
Same as 37. Basudev Barik, S.N. Naik, adjournment.
39,
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Mr. S. Chaudhary for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik for the state, ASC for the state. Yes.
My Lord, my representation is pending before the Annexure 3, page 16, my Lord. This Honorable Court order dated 11/8/2024. My Lord, still pending, my Lord. A stipulated time may be granted, Your Lordship. My representation may be disposed of. That is
कौन पे representation देले?
without given to the opportunity, more duty ta bond kar dichanti as per Annexure 1, my Lord. This, my Lord, you may kindly
C is the appropriate. He is the appropriate authority. SP is the appropriate authority.
Yes, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. Naik, disposal order.
In this regard, my Lord, that is.
आपण representation disposal कोटा नेले.
Annexure 3, my Lord. Page 16.
देखुंदी 33.
Stipulated time.
33 कौन पढ़िले? The आपण एटा 39 40 मु 40 टा भी से है.
Yes, my Lord.
Both are 40 डाक दूज लिखो. तो Mr. Shankaracharya Chaudhary, S. Chaudhary for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Naik, ASC for the state. Lord and Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has a limited grievance seeking a direction for disposal of her representation made before the
opposite party number 3, Your Lordship.
OP number 3, who is the appropriate authority to consider the grievance. The learned ASC submits that since the matter is listed for fresh admission, he doesn't have instruction at present regarding status of the representation. Status of the pending representation. Having heard learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned ASC for the state, and considering the limited nature of prayer of the petitioner, the writ petition stands disposed of without issuing notice to the opposite parties, directing the opposite party number 3 to dispose of the representation of the petitioner if still pending by a detailed order within a period of 6 weeks, 8 weeks from date of communication of this order. The petitioner shall produce the certified copy of this order along with copy of the representation into bracket small s filed earlier and all other supporting documents sought to be relied upon by the petitioner to be produced before the authority. Shall produce the third authority shall do the needful in accordance with law. The petition stands disposed of. Yes, next.
Item 40.
Same. 13 and 40, same order. Go to order.
41.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Pati, AC for the state. Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
The petitioner was appointed as RIPN in the year of 1977 and
Yes.
retired from the service on 31/3/2015.
Yes.
The third RSCP was not extended to the petitioner. Second and third RSCP was not extended to the petitioner. For that reason, the petitioner filed a representation before the authorities under Annexure 6, which is still pending.
Beharlal Barik 33. 33 जो order टा कले, इटा से 41 से order टा. 33 टा से नहीं चलती. है ना? Representation date टा पकेबे. Representation annexure कितने आ गया?
6 माला.
Annexure 6 dated 6th of May 2024.
हाँ.
Pending before OP number
Regional Forest Officer माला.
4.
4.
Mr. Patra, your appearance has to be noted. Mr. Akshay Kumar Sahu जो लिखिले, Mr. A.C. A.K. Pati, वो दिजोड़ा है के अक्षय कुमार. Petitioner अक्षय कुमार, A.C. होचन अक्षय कुमार, ये होचन सुधीर कुमार, standing counsel for OP number 5, Accountant General A&D. Copy दे दियो तो
माला. Just now.
Disposed of.
माला.
Beharlal Barik कौन से disposed of करे पें कौन चंते? Again.
Item 42.
Yes, madam. Mahapatra.
In this case, my lord.
Mrs. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati, AC for the state. Yes, please.
In this petition, my lord, petitioner challenging the inaction of the opposite parties not regularize him since the date of approval in the post of contractual part-time sweeper cum night watchman in the government Ayurvedic dispensary, appointment in regular post D, class 4 post. My lord, present petitioner appointed having requisite qualification in
It upon कौन चाहूँ चंती? No, they will obtain instruction ना नहीं disposal.
disposal, my
Disposal चाहूँ चंती.
Annexure 6 is pending before opposite party number 2, my lord.
Upon disposal order किसी ने लेनी? Representation नहीं ना?
Similar, this honorable.
कर दियो तो annexure से dispose कर दियो तो ठीक है.
Judgment is there.
Yes, Mr. Pati, disposal. ठीक है.
Obliged.
तो डाकी तो जी लिख दो. हाँ ठीक है. Mr. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioners raise a limited grievance for consideration and disposal of their. अरे अपन पार्टी को ना लिखना है तो प्लूरल कर दे ले. सेमती कौन हबो? Kindly look at your writ petition. अपन राजेंद्र नारायण प्रधान petitioners plural कले. Representation ने समस्त को ना लिखचंती.
समस्त मिस्सी की देई थिले.
नहीं सेमिति अपन पार्टी न कले writ petition maintainable नुह आ गया.
इटा ताको नाटा अच्छी तो.
अपन खाली petitioner को राजेंद्र नारायण को ना confine करिवे.
केवल ये अप्लाई करते ताको नाटा सेक्टर अच्छी.
नहीं मु सेटा बुझिली. किंतु अपन जदि चाहउचंती महेंद्र कुमार, नील माधव, सुदाम चरण, तोसराम ताकर तो ही परिवन ना. They are not petitioners. Kindly look at page 21. Representation रे अपन 6 जन 5 जन को ना लिखचंती. Petitioner किंतु जणे. Sorry?
सेमान देई थिले 6 जण को.
नहीं. Kindly just look at your petition first page. Who is the petitioner?
Petition is only one person.
So then अपन एटा कोन amend करिवे ना नहीं dispose करिवे because it can only be confined to Rajendra Narayan Pradhan, who is the petitioner.
May directed for only one person.
Only one. Well, Petitioners plural have the petitioner raises a grievance regarding consideration of his pending representation before the authority. It is submitted that though the petitioner has signed along with 4 others in the representation dated 25 September 2023, the prayer as far as the representation is concerned shall be confined to the petitioner Sri Rajendra Narayan Pradhan. Learned Counsel, the Learned ASC submits that since the matter is listed for fresh admission,
Fresh representation can be given.
as of now, he doesn't have any instruction regarding status of the pending representation. Para, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner shall make a representation afresh, including a copy of earlier representation. Para. In view of the limited prayer made in the writ petition, the writ petition stands disposed of without issuing notice to the opposite parties. Observing that the petitioner, if so advised, shall make a representation afresh before the appropriate authority for redressal of his grievance. The representation that would be made shall be produced along with certified copy of this order, along with all such documents sought to be relied upon by the petitioner before the appropriate authority. The appropriate authority shall do well to consider the representation of the petitioner and dispose of the same within a period of 4 weeks, within a period of 8 weeks, within a period of 8 weeks from the date of communication of the order by the petitioner. The result of the consideration by the authority shall be intimated to the petitioner within 2 weeks of its decision. The writ petition stands disposed of. Para. It is clarified that this court has not expressed any opinion regarding merits of the case or contentions of the parties to the petition. Yes.
43 same as 27.
43 disposed. 43 same as 27 dictation नहीं जाइछन्ति. But 43 आपण लिखिबे Mr. Pati, A.K. Pati. Yes.
44
44 तो जाइछे आपणकर
जाइछि नो सम.
आगे. हां ठीक अछि.
45
वासुदेव बारिक A.K. Pati. Adjournment. Adjournment order डाकचन्ति देखिछि आपणको किछि भी डाकि नै आपणको. 45 Mr. Vasudev Barik for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati A.C. for the state. Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As paid for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
My lord, kindly pardon, whatever 44.
44 same as kindly mark serial number 11 Siddhartha Prasad Misra.
My lord.
So since the same lawyer, so he mentioned that. See order टा आपण देखि लिख देबे. No upload तो होची upload पाइजे. Yes. देखिले with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. 46 same as 45.
47
47 S Jyoti Prakash for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state. Adjournment same order.
48
Yes, please.
Item number 48, pay for a short adjournment.
Mr. Agnihotra Sahu, Mr. A. Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state. Adjournment.
49
Mr. R.K. Patnaik, Ravindra Kumar Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state. Adjournment.
50
ଆପଣ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କିଛି ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଆସିବେ ଆଫ୍ଟର ରିସେସ୍
T6 ଟା ତ ସେ nobody is appear. You lordship may be adjourned.
ତାହେଲେ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ନନ୍ ଆପିୟର୍ସ କରିକି ଗୋଟେ ମେନସନ୍ କିଏ କଲେ ତ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣ ପାସ୍ ଓଭର ଗୋଟେ ମେନସନ୍ ଟା ଆପଣ ମତେ ଡାକିଦେଲେ ତାହେଲେ ଯେତିକି ପାସ୍ ଓଭର ଅଛି ପିଟିସନର ନାମ काउंसिल को ना तो आपण पार अच्छी लिख देबे
आगे
लिस्ट लिख देबे कोनकर फास्ट मिस्टर स्वाइन एजीए तापरे मिस्टर बेउरा तापरे मिस्टर दास एजीए तापरे मिस्टर एसएन नायक तापरे यस
Item 50 रे
Item
accountant generally the opposite partner one it is revealed from the
अच्छा हो ठीक अछि 50 रे लिखंतु petitioner none Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra standing counsel for अपना जो लिख रहे हैं कि ये A.K. Pati for OP 2, 3 and 4 Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra for Principal Accountant General standing counsel OP1 non appears for the petitioner to grant further opportunity the matter stands adjourned liberty granted for listing for consider to mention for listing before the assigned bench इसके पात्र OP1 2, 3, 4 मिस्टर पति आपको रहला कोटा
पासवर्ड देते पड़े
तो नॉन अपियरेंस पासवर्ड कि मेंशन करथे जदी सेटा को आपण डाके मेंशन करना तो ठीक थैंक यू